Yo, what's good? What's going on, man? I wanted to definitely talk about the WNBA All-Star game that took place this weekend. Not gonna lie. Before we get into the actual game itself, the media coverage was really dope, man. It was really dope. Seeing them on the red carpet. Salute to the WNBA, man, because they definitely reached out to a lot of influencers and upcoming, content creators and journalists. Like I saw a lot of like people that I follow on Instagram and Twitter that were on the red carpet, doing interviews and, having exchanges with players and celebrities that were in the building. I thought that was so dope. So dope of them to extend, the olive branch to the up and coming media. I thought that was super dope. Very motivating too. Like, it stuff like that gives me more motivation to really like, all right, let me just dive in, just be a little bit more creative. Let me be a little bit more consistent with, my highlights and coverage and things of that nature. So that was just really dope. I definitely want to give a shout out to them, for covering that. But, a lot of the ladies looked really nice, man. Like a lot of their outfits, a lot of the footage that I was seeing from like the parties and stuff. Like I saw Caitlyn turning up, Reese, Skylar Diggins. Like I saw everybody, man. Like it was super dope. I didn't see like any bad energy or anything of that nature. They did have a meeting, I believe, with the I think it was like the CBA. I think that's what you call them. But the people that's in charge of whether or not the players will see an increase in pay, better benefits and things of that nature. And that's something right now that a lot of the players are, talking about possibility of a protest, if the negotiations are not met. I did see somebody speak about, I think it was Angel Reese and somebody else. They spoke about how they felt disrespected by some of the negotiations and some of the things that was brought, to the table. I thought that was a little bit alarming there, man. I'm not gonna lie. So from my understanding, if they can't come to an agreement by like October, could be a possible lockout. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how that's gonna affect. But a lot of the players are really standing together. It's a lot of people saying, yo, who are the girls to really like campaign for more money when it's Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese and people like that are responsible for the traffic and the excitement right now that's coming to the league. And it's no secret that Caitlin has the biggest fan base that came into the league in this past year or two. But it's no doubt that a lot of the new fans or people that didn't watch that are now watching, they've become customly fans to a lot of these other players. Like, you got Paige Beckham that just came into the WNBA. Then you got, GOATs in there like Aja Wilson and so on and so forth, man. There's a lot of players, man, like that are contributing and playing at a very high level in the WNBA. So you don't want to just put everything on Caitlin Clark, because Caitlin Clark, even though she is box office, she's only one player. You know what I mean? She's only one player. But I didn't catch most of like the 3-point contest and stuff like that, because I know Caitlyn was supposed to play. And I'm not gonna lie, when Caitlyn got hurt and she wasn't gonna participate, I kind of just, I don't know, man. I wasn't that enthused to really tune in, but I definitely wanted to watch the actual All-Star game. And I'm not gonna lie, man, it wasn't really entertaining at all, man. It was a little bit boring. Like I watched pretty much to the first half. And I didn't go back, bro. I didn't go back. I know I'm trying to see who's the MVP. I know Kyla was the MVP. I did see she was hitting a lot of those 4-pointers, you know what I'm saying? Like she was dropping buckets, but it just wasn't exciting. Like no crossover dribbles, no, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just like people taking 4-pointers, 3-pointers, and layups. Like, you're not getting any dunking, any trash talk, like nothing. Like, there was really no competitive. It was just like, oh, we just gonna play ball and just have fun. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, where's the competitiveness? Like, I didn't see that, bro. And I think it was really missing Caitlyn. Like, they definitely were missing Caitlyn on that floor. And Team Caitlyn actually lost. I think they lost by like 30 points, like 20 something points. It was something crazy. I know that. I know it was something crazy. It was like, yeah, 151 to 131. But yeah, man, I know Skylar Diggins broke a record. I know she broke a record. I think she had like the first player to like consecutive double doubles, I believe, or something of that nature. But I don't know, man. I don't know. This wasn't a good look, bro. Like, excuse me, it wasn't double double, a triple double. She had triple double, but they shot like 13, 11, 11, if I'm not mistaken. But this just wasn't a good selling pitch for like more money. Like, they had Gorilla performing halftime and stuff like that. A lot of people were in attendance. I think they broke record numbers. So I think a lot of people, was anticipating like Clark was gonna play and stuff like that, and people bought their tickets early, and it's in Indiana too at the same time. So her getting hurt and not playing like really, really, kind of took the energy out of the whole competition. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I don't know, man. And when I looked at the feedback from a lot of the fans, just like on Twitter and things of that nature, people were saying the same thing. Like, it just wasn't exciting. It's bad enough the ladies don't dunk, but like I said, there was no competitiveness. Like, I wasn't seeing nobody getting crossed up, dribble, no like and one moves or nothing like that. Like, it was just very basic pickup game, jump shots and layups. Like, nah, man. I wasn't entertained, not one single bit. But according to a lot of what the ladies were saying after the All-Stars, they had a good time, they had a ball, they were glad they all got a chance to link up with one another. So I guess that's a good thing as far as the notoriety of them being all together. But as a fan, I just was not entertained. I thought it was very, very boring, man. Very, very boring. They're gonna have to do something, man, to really spark this shit up, man, because you're having this surge of new fans come into the WNBA, when key players are not playing, or they're not on the court. You need to have something to kind of substitute that, and I don't know what that's going to be. I don't know what they're going to implement or need to implement to make this shit more interesting, more spicy, more exciting, whatever the case may be. I don't know, but you want to do it, but you don't want to jeopardize, the integrity of the actual sport and things of that nature. So I don't know, man. That's just my personal opinion. I don't think the All-Star game was good this year, man. I don't think so at all. They might want to go back to like the Olympians versus the starters, or whatever the hell they did. Whatever they did last year, it was way more competitive, because I think a lot of the OGs had a point to prove, and they really were trying to like take out Clark and Angel Reese and a lot of the rookies that that were on that team. But I don't know. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man, about the All-Star game. If you watched it, let me know what you thought and who was some of your standouts, man. It's your boy Acito, man. Follow me on all social media platforms at Ace is Working. I'm out of here. Peace.